Hello Internet and welcome to another episode of Ripping, Tearing and Other Activisms, the online stream show where we're going to try and cyber a demon every cyberpunk stream. How's everyone doing this evening? I'm doing great because hell has left the earth. It is now back to like 20 odd degrees and you no longer just fucking die in this room in my house. Which is great. I love that. I love continuing to be alive. It's my entire jam. We're going to resume playing 2016's Doom because it's a good video game that I enjoy. And we just got the Doom tram. All along the Doom train to the Advanced Research Complex. Excellent. That should be a bit better. There we go. Sadly the load times are still what they are, but that's okay. I think, is the Advanced Research Complex where we get the final weapon? I hope so. So for anyone who is just joining us, we are currently trying to stop Olivia Pierce doing inflicting her wicked will on Mars. I should probably upgrade my weapons right now before. 7 weapon upgrade points. We've got a fully upgraded Gauss rifle. Oh yeah, we were going for this, weren't we? Or were we? Still don't have the bloody Mancubus challenge. How very tedious. Faster reload, and then double fire. Yeah, could do that. Or, we could go, wait, what did I get before? Oh, shots penetrate. You know what, fine. Ooh, PlayStation's getting loud, as it does.
It's time we meet in person.
My
office is on the 2nd floor of this facility.
Sammy Hayden wants to say hi. I want to say hi. Yeah, we've got our fucking air dash rune, haven't we? I'm just jumping funny spirals. Well into that. Love that shit.
This vast state-of-the-art research, design, and production center uses cutting-edge technology and fabrication techniques to prototype everything from robotics to weaponry to subspace communication systems.
Great. Awesome. Cool and good. Oh hey. What a coincidence. I was just talking about you.
Stay on the path. The UAC needs your faith. Demonic presence and unsafe.
Okay, so now we have our what's it? Oh, it's on. So now it should tell us. Oh, I see, that's what that glowing reticle is. So now we've got bonus damage. Nice. Nice. I wonder how much bonus damage. Let's find out. Hello. Don't give me that green light and tell me I can't get up there. I'll kill you. There we go. Owned. Chainsaw fuel we don't need. Oh, sounds like something's going on down here. Okay. Some delicious circuit boards. Chow down on those. Oh, and a map station. Lovely. Alright. Get out of here. Yeah, I want to do this to them. Get those multi-kills. Area lockdown, you say? Ah. Cool. So, what are we doing? Oh yeah, health, obviously.
Look at the faces of these extraordinary men and women. These are the best and brightest minds, the most devout members of
What's with all this, eh? Where are the actual Allens? Oof. Wow, I've never seen that one before. That one's pretty good.
We are not advancing enough applicants, and our faith is nothing without believers. We cannot conduct our work without them.
And what kind of work is it that you're doing, Olivia? I haven't seen a report from your team in months now, have I? Can I trust that you can maintain your distance and control the situation?
Of course. I believe in our work, but in order to make progress, we will have to make even greater sacrifices.
This isn't progress, it's madness. The board understands the peculiar nature of your work, and no one is in the dark on what those sacrifices mean to mankind. But your judgment is no longer considered sound.
Ooh, so when Olivia Pierce is all sacrificing people, it's not progress, but as soon as everyone dies as a result of the things that you've done, it's progress. Okay, Sammy, I see how it is. Ooh, excellent. Shock Sorbet in the chat's got a bad beat story. Let's hear it. I love bad beat stories. I make them all the time. I have a terrible bad beat story from that draft I played just on Monday. It's not actually a very good bad beat story, I just mulliganed badly, drew badly, and lost. I did get one outed like 3 times in a row by one of my opponents, but you know, I deserve to. Kept casting my Gravedigger early. What was that? Access granted. Whatever. Hello, Imp. Hey, Alfred. Hey, Dini. Oh, it's a Melty Blood bad beat, even wilder, because I don't really understand what constitutes a bad beat in Melty Blood. I mean, it's not a fighting it's not a fighting game if they can't switch to a nonsense character you've never played against before, right? Like, being bodied by a character literally nobody plays is like, that's pure fighting games right there. So, you know, you deserve this, probably. I see. The gore is nesting. Well. I'm gonna chainsaw one of these folks. Yeah. Just make sure I'm ammoed up for the big parade. Oh, Dean in the chat was watching fucking David Lynch's Dune. The movie's so good he took his name off it. I love that movie. It's so ridiculous. Oh, hello. No. Ooh. That's a potent triple burst. See how much it does to this Mancubus. Oh. Ah. Oh, that's pretty strong. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh yeah, lol. Owned. Whoa. Give me those unique finishes. Extending these was a very good choice. Come back! Ow! Fuck. Ow. This fucking guy.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Okay. Yeah, this this upgraded triple burst is quite something. It packs a meaty punch. Those are the kinds that I like. Lol. Where am I going now? Up there somewhere. Ah, yeah, something to punch. Punching will give way to victory, as it often does. Yeah, I don't know if everyone in chat will have heard of Melty Blood Actress Again Current Code, but it's an incredibly good fighting game. And it's free, so if you're interested in fighting games, you should go give that a go, because that game's free as hell, and it's awesome. Does not feel like I should be able to air dash with this, but I can. Because video games are good sometimes. Yeah. Oh. Owned.
Don't be alarmed by the system update. It is a prototype of our interdimensional tether. A means for me to pull you back from hell. I'm sorry for the jolt, but I didn't think you'd allow its installation voluntarily. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I have supplies in my office. This way, please.
What a villain. He knows I'd just rip and tear him if he allowed me to. Yeah, look how fucking tall he is. Very normal and emotionally secure person.
Take whatever supplies you need.
It's not even that much in here, mate. It's got a statue of me. I don't even remember this was here. What the hell?
The destruction of the Argent Tower is devastating.
Yeah, whatever, mate.
I am committed to helping you close the portal. All of our work and understanding of their world is derived from the inscriptions on a large stone artifact we pulled from Hell in the earliest days of the program. We call it the Helix Stone. It is our most closely guarded asset. Olivia was obsessed with it. From it, we learned how to manipulate Hell's energy, bend it to our will, take advantage of their resources. It also led us to you. The Helix Stone showed us how to harness the power of the well. I believe it will show you how to shut it down. For years, Olivia has kept the Helix in her private office in the Lazarus Labs, which is only accessible through a secure elevator from the Advanced Research Complex across the chasm. Your affinity for guns is apparent. I'm confident you'll find something useful there as well. The service elevator is at the end of the hall.
Sammy not so subtly dropping the hint that we'll be finding the final weapon this game has to offer in short order. Yeah, so we're off to the Lazarus facility, to Olivia's private office, to find the Demon Rosetta Stone. That, apparently, after teaching them how to, only get the electric from Hell, taught Olivia how to do all that nasty human sacrifice stuff that was never really part of the plan, right? It's neat. It's neat that the, here we go, here's that memo I was talking about. Ages and ages ago, no worries. What do I do to you? I just punch you, don't I? Whoa! Oh yeah, they lunge, don't they? Give me your SD card. Delicious. Where do they come? Oh. There was a ruin in there. How do you get to that? I guess this door opens at some point, huh? Yeah, must be something like that. I suppose for now, we should kill some demons. Come on. There we go. I really do love the way that the larger demons just kind of hang open after explosive damage in this game. It's very satisfying. No good. Oh, that is such good modelling. Wow. Wow. Good looking video game, Imho. Yeah, Tina's in the chat talking about how it's really maybe kind of bad design that punch and interact are on the same button. I think in the first episode I mentioned this as well. Like, it's quite annoying to accidentally punch something that a door you want to open, but I quite like it. It feels good because failing to comprehend something and angrily punching it is exactly a Doom Marine kind of thing to do. Yeah. There we go. Oh, these things. These walking guys. Right, which one is this? Move faster. Yeah. Not particularly psyched by that. Oh wait, no, I need to complete the trials to get more slots, don't I? What's the trial? Kill targets. Movement is only permitted for 3 seconds following any kill. Let's give that a go then, I guess. Yeah, just angrily punching doors that you're trying to open, just like buttons. Like, it's like the game says, push the button. You go, "Ugh! I hate buttons." I love that. I see. Right. I see. I don't really see. I don't really get these. Quite a lot of these trials feel like they have routes through them that you just kind of have to know. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Oh, is that all of them? There we go. Alright. Okay. So I think we finish one more and we get a rune slot, which I'm interested in. Because while I do like air dashing, I also want to have the longer, I think the longer glory kill window seems good. Oh, there's one that lets you do it from further, isn't there? That one seems good. Yeah, speaking of David Lynch's Dune, I think my favorite thing about David Lynch's Dune is right at the beginning, the personal shield training that happens, and like the personal shields look so doofy. They're like, it's just these two perfectly rectangular people trying to stab each other, and it's meant to be like tense. It does not look very tense. It's really, really funny. God, that movie's great. Like, the production value of it is just amazing for the time. Like, so much work has gone into so much of those sets and things. It's very, very impressive dedication to the source material. Same. Ah, yes, this place. Then it closes again? Yeah. Can I make it over there? No. So I guess I've rushed ahead of myself. Oh well. Meow. Follow the green lights. Nice. What does this do? Oh yeah. We're gonna shred that guy. Get out of here, pal. Hang on, could I... Is that where I came from? Oh, I see. What's up there? What up? Ooh. Lovely bit of armor there. Then what's this way? That's one I want to turn off, isn't it? No? On? What? Oh, I see. It's another route to the same outcome? And that way is the... Okay. Okay. Now I understand. It all makes sense now. Another Gauss cannon. I'm at the weapons division now, am I? Sweet. More delicious SD cards. How many of those must I must have quite a lot of those now? 6. Dexterity. Probably just faster, swap weapons faster. You already mantle really fast. And then everything else is rubbish. Yeah, okay. Let's mantle faster. If a fast mantle animation is good, a faster one must be better. That is how math works. Alright. Is this like a... I have no idea what this is. I thought it might be like a fuel dispensary. Ooh, hello. Lol. Ah. What the fuck? Get away from me. Give me all of the bits of you. Let me reach inside you to pull the insides outside from the outside.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Doesn't sound like the demonic presence has been eliminated. Yeah, there's a lot going on in there. There's a party in there. Jesus. Prototype Lab 1. Alright. Good. Okay, so yeah, this is all like foreshadowing for your BFG reveal. Is this it? Maybe. That's fine. Well, we'll get there. Oh, no hamburgers allowed in space. Sad. Oh yeah, there's the BFG in there. We're gonna go get it. Are we gonna go get it now? Is there nothing else we can get first? Guess not.
Railroad station failed.
Got the wrong eyes.
Yellow security clearance required.
Yellow security clearance required. Let's go through this yellow door. Oh, nothing here. Yeah, they really want you to get a good look at this gun before you get it. They're like, yeah, here you go. It's nice. It gives a nice little theme to the stage, you know? Right, where haven't I been? First right. What up? The BFG 9000. The theoretical design for the BFG 9000 first put forward by the R&D department in the Advanced Research Complex, and the concept was later given its own funding program. The BFG division was formed to develop a working design. Several prototype weapons have since been made. Prototypes never went into full production due to numerous testing accidents and deadly radiation spikes. Previous versions of the weapon had slightly different energy patterns due to the current generation. Some released solitary Argent spheres that unleash a deadly wave upon impact. Others formed an Argent laser that cut through everything in its path. The current prototype creates an Argent streams that seek out targets and boil them alive. Nice. That sounds good. Definitely gonna boil some motherfuckers. That sounds good as hell. Oh.
This bastion of advanced laws attracts the eyes.
Strictly limited to tier 3 advocates. Neat. But like a Kickstarter backer-esque program going on for these things. I wonder if in the future you will be able to get like war crime level guns as backer rewards for Kickstarters. We can only wonder. Where am I meant to be going? Oh, hang on, I've got a second marker now. Oh, I see. Which way did I come in? Huh. How peculiar. So I need the yellow clearance to get through here. Hey Fidgety Frolic, welcome to the stream. Where get yellow clearance? Who's got the eyeballs I need? Slab 2. Slab 1.
This bastion of advanced laws.
Is this... No, this isn't the way I came in. What happened? How escape place? Nope. Okay, I'm very lost now. What's going on? Oh, this is the way I came in. But I can't get back up this way. How annoying. Oops. Don't really remember how to progress from here. What? Give me some eyeballs so I can get out of here. I'm so confused. It's not clear to me what I'm meant to be doing. Oh, that was very well highlighted. I suppose the dude is yellow, which is sort of sense. Corpse upper torso acquired. Hell yeah. Get in there, pal. Like how he drops the scientist's body as though, like...
Biometric mismatch detected. Scanning. Unauthorized personnel confirmed. Expulsion to commence in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So this is really neat. They lock the BFG in this ridiculously James Bond like sort of baroque trap chamber, and you have to sort of like navigate it in like it's very sequential, like things get weirder and weirder and weirder. Like, they could do so many things to kill anyone trying to steal this gun, but no, just like a sort of weird mesh of lasers is apparently the way to go. Oh yeah, I have to do something, don't I? What is it? Do I have to shoot something? Oh yeah, that was it. That was it. So yeah, it's like I don't know, it's a neat way of fitting like a actually pretty good puzzle. Like it's a sort of fun and doofy puzzle, but it fits in a really neat way into this game, which you would not think was particularly well suited to. Oh shit! Instantly grinds you to pieces. Alright, let's try that again, shall we?
Biometric mismatch detected. Scanning. Unauthorized personnel confirmed. Expulsion to commence in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activating laser security system.
Somehow the gun is unharmed. And there it is. The Bioforce gun, as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson once said. Dwayne, don't call me Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson Johnson. No, wait. Yeah. Dwayne, don't call me Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, The Rock Johnson. There we go. Weapon with massive power, accessed by pressing triangle, as you can see by it taking up pretty much the entire bottom half of the screen. Like, we got the I think the Gauss cannon and the chain gun. Oh yeah, the chain gun's pretty damn big actually, but you can't even see the Marine's hands when he's holding this fucking gun. It's too goddamn big. So how can we show off how big it is? Well, it's this big. Pretty big. So this is like an evacuation ghost or something. So yeah, this gun fires balls that lightning strikes things and those things explode and they boil alive and all the things die. It's great. I love it. And worthy of note is, you see its ammo is listed, it actually took me a really long time to figure this out, but its ammo is listed at the bottom next to our chainsaw. So it's like, it's a resource that, like the chainsaw, you kind of have to treat as separate in a way to the rest of your weapons, because, well, the rest of your weapons are like, well, the rest of you, like, you can't get ammo for this from the chainsaw. You have to find it on the ground, much like the chainsaw. So it's neat. It sort of spices up the standard way that you approach combat in this game, because it gives you, like, in a game where the rest of your ammo is very, like, disposable, I guess, it gives you something to, a resource to manage more explicitly, I guess. Uh-oh. So yeah, that big fuck off gun, it's big. And it's fuck off.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels.
Alright, let's get this road on the show. Oh, there's a portal here. Nice. Keep that in mind. Oh hey, quad damage. That's pretty funny considering we just got a ridiculously powerful weapon. So yeah, the ammo for it looks like this, which I think is really cool. It's like, it's very... Is it making its own noise? Oh, it totally is. I did not know that it did that. It like makes a little sort of whipping noise, like slicing noise as the sort of gyroscope spins around. It's nice. It's so visually significant that you can always pick it out, so you always like go for it in a really cool way. Like, it changes the way in which you approach levels that have it, because, you know, it's so valuable in a way that the rest of the resources in this game aren't, for good reason. I like that. Sort of a kind of have your cake and eat it too kind of approach, I guess. But, you know, that's the good kind in this case. Give me this. Owned. Ooh. Yeah, I'm officially converted away from the explosive shot. Fuck the explosive shot. It's piss. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. You. Very long range. Ow, rude. Fuck, 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 fuck. That was a mistake. Ah, jeez. Ah, piss. Owned. Hello. Give me a tooth. Owned. That animation is so funny. You just kind of stick the tooth in their face and they just kind of stand there like, ooh, and then sit down. It's funny.
Presence at
Oh.
unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Skulls also just kind of fall limply to the ground sometimes. It's funny. Ah. Fuck. Yeah, the like powered up triple shot's very, very strong. Jesus. Oh, come on. There we go. Fuck. Ah, fuck. Hello. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. Oh! Yeah, I don't know. Gunrun's in the chat saying the triple shot doesn't seem worth the 3 precious bullets it uses, but are the bullets so precious? Really? Just get more with the chainsaw. Just get your saw right up in there, you know. This checkpoint seems bizarrely far back. Owned. God, this game is so satisfying.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown indicated.
Ah, rude. There's some health in here somewhere. Was it not open yet? That would be annoying, but believable. This is nice. This is like this combat arena with its like explicitly 2-level thing that you can loop through these portals. So like if you just keep going in a straight line and dealing with things as you go, you will like progress through the entire area. I think that's really neat. That's fun. And it like I don't know, it's funny. I like that. I like that kind of design. Like segmenting it into 2 levels like that. It's nice. Because you can have problems that you remember up top and problems that you remember down low, and you can't really necessarily see them both at the same time. So when you go through the things get too hairy up here, and you come down here, and you're like, oh shit, I forgot that this thing was down here. It's fun. I like it. Oh, hello. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it charges a lot quicker than the explosive shot does. Like, I feel like I'm getting way better reps out of chaining these fully charged triple shots. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering the, Oh, come on. There you go. Ah! Fuck, come on. That was bad. It's really bad. Oh. Not doing a great job at the moment. No, come on. Vanish your head for funsies. That fucking cacodemon, Jesus Christ. Oh, I see there's another Mancubus behind. Ooh. That must have been what was owning me.
Lockdown disengaged.
Luckily, plenty of BFG ammo around, so we're good.
Alert. Lazarus service elevator map only. Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown indicated.
Oh. Oh, shit. Are they gonna come up here? Probably. Hello. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Ah! This is neat. Good encounter design. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's a fast mantle. Oh Jesus. Oh fuck. Okay.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Whew. No, oh, I see these shields are all closed up, so all the items are gone. We did it! Nice. We got the BFG. I love the BFG. They do a big shoot. Yeah, I don't know. I really like the way the BFG feels in this game. Like, I guess it's always been in Doom, you know, you charge up a big shot and it just obliterates everything. Oh wait, no, were there Doom games where the BFG shot like lots of little balls? I can't remember now. Damn. I have not played OG Doom in a very, very long time. Are we going to the Lazarus facility now? Is that what's happening?
You'll find the Helix Stone in Olivia's private archival lab deep within this facility. Few have ever seen the stone. But if you came to us for a reason, you might be able to see something in it we haven't.
Fuck this.
It is not a mistake that he has come into our possession. The demons prophesied his return. If he leaks, it could jeopardize the entire mission. For he is the only one who can stand against them.
So yeah, we get a little bit more mythologizing the player character. That's cool.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel.
Oh yeah,
There will be an open
hell
session to
grenades.
resolve any questions or
How do
concerns
you?
on the initiative to weaponize the demons.
What do I do? Is it like life drain?
1400 hours. Please save your work before attending.
Weapon, siphon grenade. Explodes in a negatively charged particle field. Huh. Attract argent plasma from any demon tearing plasma from their cells. Oh, I see. Siphons energy back to the suit, partially killing the Doom Marine. Nice! I didn't know that. I've never used the grenades to any real extent in this game. Oh, thank you, Alfred, for calling me pretty competent. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Ugh. Come on. So yeah, this is where we end up at Olivia's weird torture lab. Where, as I'm sure you will see, it gradually transpires that Olivia has been... Oh shit. Oh, that's What? Excuse me? Did that pinky just trip on a box and die? Okay then. Lol, owned. Yeah, Olivia has been doing bad things in order to... Lol. Olivia has been doing bad things in order to, I don't know, queer the relationship between humanity and the demonic. Mega health. Why is all this armor here? Oh, hello. Ah! Uh-oh. Yeah, shotgun not a great weapon for dealing with fucking revenants. Fuck. Just gonna completely waste that mega health. Why not? Oop. Gunrun is in the chat saying that he does not remember the Super Shotgun reload being as fast as it is. I have upgraded it, so that might be why. Right. Let's do it. Let's do a murder. Wow, I love murder. Oh, nice. Just little environmental things, you know, like how the demons come out of boxes that Olivia's been keeping them in. How many video games do you think have named achievements variety as the spice of death? I think it's a lot. Because Gears of War had one. Definitely. Oh, Jesus. Wow, earned. See anything. Oh, hello. That's more like it. Lol.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Bullets, bullets, bullets. Oh, hello. Oof. There's not actually a hole you can fall down here, no. Oh, hey, BFG ammo. I didn't know this was here. Well. Alright. Let's continue, shall we?
Volunteers are currently needed for the UAC's exciting new Revenant research program. Expand your potential
Lord knows what they want you to do with the Revenants. I don't know, maybe they'll turn you into one. I guess that's... Oh. Ah, just, we'll make you more than you can be.
Olivia activated the hell wave from somewhere inside this facility. I did hope she could rise above their influence. I was wrong. She proved to be weaker than I thought she'd be.
Ta-da! Alright. We actually have a full suite of mods now. So... Is there anything... What should we try? Let's try something new. Oh yeah, because we got both of the shotgun ones, didn't we? Let's get another Gauss Cannon mod. Get out of here. But I'm not going to equip it until I can... Ooh, that's a cool UI. I like that a lot. What upgrades can I get for it? Demons killed by the precision bolt will explode, damaging nearby demons. That's pretty funny. Reduce time to charge, move at full speed when zoomed in. That seems very unwieldy. That seems like a real hassle, actually. How do I change weapon mods? Can I do it from here? Ooh, that's not it. Nope. Oh, there we go, yeah. See, the siege mode Gauss Cannon is longer and looks cooler. And it does this. Like, can't really beat that. It's difficult to beat. I wonder if, like, the ghost of Carl Friedrich Gauss has reservations about the fact that one of his primary contributions to human culture is laser weapons in video games and science fiction. Like, he did so much for physics, but, like, mostly people are going to be like, oh, Gauss, like, Gauss gun. And most Gauss guns are not particularly close to the kinds of things Gauss wrote about and did research on. These are the kinds of things I think about in my spare time. So what does lie that way then? Just try not to close off any paths. There it is, the Cyber Demon. That's what we're all here for. I love the design of the Cyber Demon in this game. It looks so cool. What's this bio say? Ooh. Cyber Demon, there you go. Corax tablets discovered during the USC Automated Survey of 2143 mention an ancient battle in the Titan's realm during the Third Age. An expedition to the plains recovered several relics, including the petrified remains of a massive Shadow Lord believed to be an ancient Balgard demon. Researchers in the Lazarus Labs began work on piecing the creature back together. At first, the project mandate was to construct an educational and inspirational exhibit. However, the focus quickly shifted when an attempt to meld the petrified tissue uncovered that exposure to small doses of plasmatic argent energy would reanimate the relic. The potential of creating living growing tissue from the relic and the lure of an ultimate battle demon was too enticing to pass up. The project team quickly shifted that direction and began work on melding the ancient remains with high-tech weaponry. Of course, why wouldn't you? I mean, in their defense, the Cyber Demon is really cool. This is like that thing from Jurassic Park where, ooh, hello. This is like that thing from Jurassic Park where they say, ooh, your scientists spent so long thinking about whether they could, they never stopped to think about whether they should, except like the conclusion is that the scientists have thought about whether they should, and the answer is yeah, definitely. Ooh. Is this where they had the cyber demon frozen? I wonder. Like, the scientists are like, wow, it would be awesome if we did this. We should definitely do this. It would be cool as hell. Which, you know, is how most scientists operate, in my experience. What a... That's a nice little thing. I feel like I've missed something. Like, I got the map, I guess. Yeah. Rune. Huh. Hello. Ah, rude. Ah. What? You bitch. Stupid demons. This is fucking taunting me. What the fuck? Get down. I'm missing something here. Like, I can come up from there. Is there another way into the floor? No. Peculiar. Oh, chat is talking about the difference between railguns and Gauss guns, and I swear I used to know this. This is the kind of thing that I used to be, you know, I used to deeply concern myself with. So a Gauss gun... So a Gauss gun will use... Maybe they are the same thing. I don't know. The only person I know who ever made one exclusively referred to it as a coil gun, presumably to take the achievement away from Gauss and put it onto himself. Alfred is calling my play methodical, which surprises me. Who is yelling at me? What the hell? Are they directly above me? Oh. Maybe they're... What? What? Ooh, there we go. They're down there. I see.
Demonic presence
Ooh.
not safe level. Locked.
Rude. Ah! It just occurred to me that when the like weapon selector is open and everything slows down, there's like a unique. Maybe it is just slowed down, but the sound that the demon laser weapons play in that slowdown sounds remarkably like a weapon sound from Super Metroid. Ooh, shit. Oh, what? What? Oh, I see, I did the challenge, that's why it gave me the... I see. Get out of here. Oh, shit. Air me, you coward. Oh, Jesus. Give me the health, give me the health. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
So yeah, this area, I guess, is like a continued expression of the, well, so we have all of these, like, you know, we've received the note about the cyber demon, that they found, and there was clearly like a demon of some note and power in a demonic hierarchy, and when they found themselves able to reanimate it, they found that they couldn't resist. And then we have all of these other demons, you know, like, stored for containment, they're doing experiments on them and things like this. And like, what this is sort of trying to show us, I guess, is the extension of what we were talking about with Hayden's ideas, for like his vision for the Argent energy, for the technologies of an inherently evil system, I guess. Which is to say that, like, even if he is not the one, even if Hayden is not the one to conduct the horrible Satan hell rituals, it doesn't mean he's necessarily blameless when the person that he hires to do it does end up conducting these hell rituals, because the problem is granting anyone that power in the first place, rather than the Doom Marines' attitude to the thing, which is to just fucking destroy it all. Hello. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. Ah! Oh no. What the fuck? Die. There we go. He stays standing for just long enough to look like he's like, ooh, ooh.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
We did it. We're going this way. Oh, okay. So coil guns have uncharged payloads, whereas rail guns. Oh. Things are happening in hell, maybe. Oh, I see. We just get a loop of this while the screen loads, do we? That's nice. Thanks, Doom. Perfect. So yeah, coil guns use coils, hence the name, to induce an electromagnetic field which accelerates accelerates a particle along a line, or a particle like the bullet, as it were, along a line. Whereas the railgun. Okay, well, whatever. Join us next time for when I have more categorically done my reading on the difference between a coil gun and a railgun.
You should not have allowed his location to be discovered. You have failed us.
It was not me. It was Samuel. He led them to his tomb. Please, we can overcome this. But once, the gate will be opened as planned.
We can overcome this. Narrator voice. They didn't. Oh. Oh. What? Oh, I see. Whoa, secret room. I see. Whoa. These are probably like references to old Doom that I don't get. There's a lot of those in this game. Lots of gory guts going on in here. Even more so than normal. Hey, power cell. Nice. Give me that. Yeah, that's the difference. Gas guns are green like in Warhammer, and rail guns go through walls. Just like in, yeah, that's how it is in real life too. Rail guns go through walls.
Manual security activated. All terminals now accessible.
Hooray! So is this where she was? Did she like hide me here? Maybe. Is that what I meant to understand from this? Oh, whatever. Okay.
The Crucible. That's what she was looking for. Vega, did you get the location?
Yes. It is located in an uncharted region of the Titan's realm, but we'll need to rupture another Argent accumulator to create the portal. The only accumulator in this sector is in specimen CV-587.
You're going to have to remove it. Once you've extracted the accumulator, it will become unstable. The ruptured casing should cause a rift strong enough to send you back to their world. We can determine your point of entry using the tether system I uploaded to your suit. Retrieving the Crucible is critical. Without it, we have no way of shutting down the well and closing the hell portal here on Mars.
Demonic presence at top safe level.
Hello, demons. Owned. Low roundhouse too good. Ah! Something I like about this, like the fact that Hell Knights are always rushing you and like jumping up surfaces to get to you means that when you're doing the kind of things that I was doing, it's just like farting around with imps and stuff. The Hell Knights sort of jumping into center frame is like, hey, be serious now, which I like. Oh fuck. Ah. Damn it. Ah! Fuck. Oh, Kakadin. No. Nope, can't jump up there. Fuck! And Chad is talking about how, in its infinite wisdom, the United States military is investing in railguns as a way of, like, you know, delivering payloads long distances, which is a thing. It's one of those things that is, like, probably very stupid. It's not a good idea, you know? But obviously will take hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars of research over the next however many years. Ah, shit. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do, but I'll take it. Give me your pipes. What? Come on. Right, I'm gonna use this now. This area is up. You again! Fucking, I hate these things. There we go, give me your eye. Ugh.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown.
There we go. There's definitely something else you can do in this room. I don't know if I know how to do it. You can like make one of these archives open or something. I do like the sort of circular library of files of bloodstone. That's really neat. There we go. Owned. You again. So yeah, some very normal science going on here. You know, if we follow our metaphor of the hell energy being sort of analog for capitalism, this scene where people literally sacrifice, like workers literally sacrifice each other at the altar of capitalism, good. Pretty overt in a way that I like. Oh, this way it goes. Wow. These folks clearly very shocked by something. Maybe the loss of all of their skin. That's very funny. So, yeah. Oh, sweet. Another SD card. Delicious. I think I can spend that on better weapon mod swaps. Who cares? Yep. Like, whoever does that. Not I. Not I. Hello. It's me. Oh, that slide is very good. Every time. Ow. Heck.
Lazarus wave at full charge, ready for activation.
This hell will redirect the course of mankind. On this day, we make our contribution to their cause. Our salvation lies with them.
I pulled you from that tomb in the Calendar Sanctum for this reason. I knew she was weak. Our work doesn't come without risks, and I released you from your prison to help mitigate those risks. I knew that in the event of a catastrophe, you'd be the only thing that could stop them.
Kind of not really helping your case there, Sammy, when you say you knew that this would happen, you know? This was all worth it. Sacrifices must be made in the name of progress. However, I also saw this coming. Oh yeah, that really does gain you some health. Yeah. Oh, hello, hello. Another neat thing about the glory kill, which I think I haven't talked about yet, is that the glory kill cancels other animations that you're in. So like another thing, like it subtly encourages you to glory kill, like to just mash to try and get glory kills when you would be recovering from other things, because like players generally like they don't like being in recovery from game actions, but they miss them when they're gone. But cancels like that cancel your recovery animations with cool stuff that you want to do, people like that. That's good stuff. Well. Oh, I see. I can just mantle up there. Fair enough. Anyway, so now we're going to drop down here and prepare for what I would say is Doom 2016's
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown.
one good boss fight. Where is it? Oh, not just yet. In a minute. I thought it was coming. Oh no, we gotta do a regular fight first. Oh Jesus. Get out of here.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown. Impact.
Fuck. Fuck. So yeah, if you want to if you have a mechanic that you like and you can't, you want to find an easy way to make your players do it, have it cancel the recovery frames on something. That's today's game design tip. What we can learn from Doom 2016. Oh shit. Oh, fucking imps, Jesus. Ah! Get this shotgun out really, shouldn't I? Whoop. Ow. Duh. Oof, that was stylish. Speaking of stylish, I've been playing Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, a game which by all accounts I should have played already, but I haven't, and now I have. It's good as hell. Ah! Oh, Jesus. Fuck. These cannons, you keep getting caught on stuff. That's weird. Maybe I'm using it wrong. What are you doing here? Seems like one of the least effective places you can be. Ooh. Oh hey, there's a quad damage, isn't there? Let's use that. there's another one behind me, isn't there? Fuck. Or the bullets leave like a residue?
Demonic threats eliminated.
There we go.
Lockdown disengaged.
We did it. We killed all the demons. Hooray. Yeah, many assume I have already played Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Indeed, I almost definitely should have, but I haven't. And, well, now I have, but I hadn't before yesterday. That game is good as hell. I'll probably finish it tomorrow. It's not very long, but that's good. Short games are good. Spicy take. Not that spicy, you know, medium spice. Right. Now boss fight. Is there anything left in here?
You will need to rip out the Argent accumulator powering the cyber demon.
Oh shit! Ah. Oh dear. That's annoying. Oops. Accidentally tapped my PlayStation, lol. Love to eject discs on accident. Why is that a feature, huh? Why can you eject running software from your console without so much as a confirmation window? Hopefully we hit a checkpoint. Whoopsie! Alright. What time is it? Oh wow, it's only 10 to midnight. Okay. Well, I'll kill the cyber demon and then probably call it a stream. Luckily, hopefully, we can get back into the game quick sharp. Come on. It's another stupid thing. Touch buttons. What the hell? What was wrong with real buttons? Like on phones, I guess it makes sense. Well, the PS4 has those legendarily tiny buttons you can't read the icons on. Yeah, pressing buttons by mistake is annoying. I will agree with that. I don't know. I feel like the whole point of a button was that there's like a two-step process. You put your thumb on the button and then you press the button. Whereas this is like, oh, step one, you've pressed the button. Okay, good. Almost no progress. In fact, exactly no progress lost. Hooray! Oh, let's spend some of these weapon points before we continue, eh? Yep. What else? What other weapons do we actually use? Oh yeah, let's do this. Sure, there we go. That's a bit more like it. Oh, we should probably have done this, shouldn't we? Multi-targeting. Oh, we don't want a multi-target. We're fine without that.
You will need to rip out the Argent accumulator powering the cyber demon. Destabilizing the core will cause a rift that will send you back to hell. Once the crucible is in your possession, we will pull you out.
So you get this, you know, this nice little preparation room. Get your BFG ammo. Pick up your another cyber demon note, I guess. Is that what that is? Yeah. During the Cyber Demon Reanimation Project, the beast was kept alive by controlling the amount of plasmatic Argent energy it received. This kept the beast in an effectively brain-dead state while additional components were cybernetically implanted. A neural pathway was created between the creature's brain and the Argent accumulator, allowing the creature to administer Argent power to any parts of its body as needed. In hindsight, this neural pathway was a mistake, as once the pathway was activated, the dormant beast immediately administered an Argent surge to the medulla oblongata, which allowed it to restore motor function. Once active, the circulatory system quickly restored and the beast achieved full motor function within a few minutes. It is only through the bravery of Follower Jacobson that this beast was contained. Follower Jacobson willingly gave his own life as bait when he lured the giant cyberdemon into holding pen 6, where it could be contained. Unfortunately, there was no way to retrieve Jacobson once the doors had been bolted and he was sacrificed. A report following the incident suggested that this act was not an instinct by the cyberdemon, but rather a suggestion of a greater intelligence governing the will of any creature demon-born. A mastermind of sorts. Research on this theory continues. So I guess the mastermind is the dark voice, huh? Get your bullets. Alright, we'll load it up. So then you, yeah. Wow, and so then, yeah, you push the button to open the door. And then this happens. God, this is cool. Angry. So yeah, first up, appearance of a health bar, weird. I guess while I'm fighting this boss, because I'll probably die at least once, we should talk about why I think this game's boss fights are so not very good. That's a good death animation. This game. Okay, so boss fights in general, right? Like, boss fights are bad. Like, most boss fights are overwhelmingly not good. And it's a shame because almost every video game has boss fights. Like, when you think about how many like genuinely good boss fights can you remember? And is it like equal to the number of games you have played? Because for most people it is not. Like, the thing about boss fights is that people expect every game to have them, but they're extremely hard to design well, and most games don't need them. Like, the idea behind a boss fight is to have this sort of like singular challenge that like it's a larger enemy than the rest of the enemies. Rather than pumping more enemies at you, we have this situation where you have a single larger enemy to like signify your growth over the course of the game. Like it tests it. The platonic ideal of a boss fight tests all of the skills that you've been building up, maybe for separate like things, all at once. Right? That's what people want from a good boss fight. So the problem is that I guess that the number of games where like you learn a number of skills that can be meaningfully tested by boss fights is like not actually that many. And not only that, I guess, but like in a lot of ways boss fights are considered the only way to I guess satisfyingly end at least an action game, right? A game that features combat and things like that. But that is also not the case. So, you know, before you put a boss fight into your game, you want to think about whether your game involves like a skill set that you could test with a boss fight, and whether you would even be able to meaningfully implement that yourself. Because if you can't, like, you want to think about maybe not putting a boss fight in your game, because it's not necessarily a good idea. And I like the Cyberdemon boss fight. Like, this bit's not particularly inspiring, but it gets cooler. But like, most of the boss fights in this game do not, in my view, really particularly effectively utilize the skills that Doom teaches you, right? We did it. We ruptured the accumulator. See, this is really cool. I really like that you go to hell and it brings him back to life. And then it traps you in like spaces. That's neat. It creates like varied, rather than running in a circle, it creates like varying spaces for you to fight in. That's neat. It sort of like attempts to break the loop that it establishes of you just strafing a lot. And then it has these like 2-level attacks that you have to like pay attention to, which is neat. Ah, Jesus. Ooh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm not evading that very well. So yeah, like the problem with Doom having bosses, I guess, is that the loop that we've talked about that establishes you, you know, finding and fighting against, oh Jesus, finding and fighting against larger and larger monsters all in a kind of like maelstrom is like a single large target in this with this game's tool set doesn't really make a great deal of sense. Like I'm focusing on the Gauss rifle and the rocket launcher here because like those are the weapons that you use to deal with enemies of this size, right? And like the rest of them don't really do much here, which is already a problem because like I don't know, it feels like if you are going to consider this particular thing to be like a sort of a final exam for Doom, you want to make sure all of the tools that you've been practicing with are useful. Like, it just so happens that I really like the Gauss rifle, it's my favorite gun in the game, but if, for example, I had been a player who was really into the plasma rifle, I would probably be a bit miffed at how little damage it does in this boss fight. And you know, you can argue that. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that does nothing, jeez. You can argue that people should pick the weapon for the job, but ultimately you're trying to make a fun game to play, so you want to make it so that all the strategies are at least vaguely supported, right? And then you also have so that was fun. I enjoyed that. I like that. The other boss fights that we'll probably go on to see in future streams of this game, I do not think are so good. And I'll probably talk about why when I get to them. But I don't think they use, like, even that boss didn't use space in a particularly interesting way, but it uses it in like an interesting enough way. It was fun. And what I would have really liked is for the later bosses to like iterate upon that in an interesting way. And to be fair, they do try to. I just don't think they do it very well. I think this might be the conclusion of the mission. So yeah, I guess as we fight the further bosses of this game, I will talk about, you know, what I would have liked the bosses of this game to do, and, you know, ways in which you could iterate upon the sort of central mechanics of Doom in interesting ways. But it is midnight and we have just finished a level, so what I'm going to say is that that is plenty for this episode of Ripping, Tearing and Other Activisms. Thank you everyone for watching, it's been lovely to have you. Thank you for everyone who's hung out in the chat. Thank you for everyone who has not hung out in the chat and just, you know, sat and watched in silence. I love you too. If you've enjoyed this show, it should be on again next week. I don't actually know if I'm going to be here on Wednesday. I'm definitely not going to be here on Monday, so no Monday slot next week, but definitely a Wednesday slot next week, and I'll probably stream some Magic as soon as I get back from wherever I am on Monday, so watch out for that. But yeah, if you've really liked the show, you can follow it on Twitch, or if you really, really like the show, you can follow me on Twitter via my Twitter handle, which is, it'll be on the stream over sign that comes up when we're finished. But until next time, that'll be it from me. So have a lovely week, and peace out.